Welcome everybody. Here is Georgia Teresa, Humble Voice of Art channel. Welcome. I felt guided to come live. So let's just cleanse the energies before everybody comes. Okay. Let's have this beautiful hedgehog with us. It used to be my beautiful baby Nechek Sami, his favorite toy. It was almost same size as him and he loved it. He was dragging it everywhere. He couldn't even carry it. It was like dragging it and he was so happy about it. So I sleep with him, just having him close. Two of his favorite toys and his clothes. It just keeps me at peace and helps me with my grief. Anyways, his spirit is with us today, as well as all spirit guides of animal kingdom and all spirit guides of different dimensions, angels, archangels, our beautiful brothers and sisters of Pleiadian civilization, Galactic Federation, archangels, angels, prosperity. Hello Siri, welcome. Thank you so much. Actually, funny that the first comment that I received is "you are so cute," because I was actually guided to speak about very important issues and talk about the divine message of integrity, morality, and emotional maturity. So we're going to speak a lot about this first, and later on maybe we will have a... Thank you so much, Siri. Later on we may have some personal readings for those of you that came just for this. Okay, you're welcome to stay and watch this reading. I see 111 right there, so we are divinely guided and protected by spirit realm, and we're going to be talking about a lot today. So I felt really guided to come. I'm actually going to have to make a note because a lot of things are coming to my mind, and I just need to have it written so I don't forget. So, welcome everybody. For the safety and from my past experience, my channel has been here for years, even though I don't have that many subscribers. My channel has been here for years, and from the experience of being in public, I'm not gonna disclose my exact country I currently live. I don't define this country as my home country, but I will definitely tell you that for my soul, the most appropriate earth country that I would call home would be Ireland. It's not a place I currently am, but everything is temporary, so thank you so much, dear. But if you feel safe to say where you're from, I would be grateful to hear that. I cannot afford that because I plaster myself on the public, but yeah, I've learned from experience, everybody. It's not that I would be so incredibly VIP important person, I'm not, but unfortunately in this polarity world there's a lot of trolls and people that take advantage of your informations and then copy you. For those of you that are actually used to follow many public people readers, channelers, podcasters, whatever, you may be aware of the fact that there's a lot of issues of copying certain channels, being a lot of copycats are trying to copy the certain channels. So since that era of copycats, I decided I'm not going to be saying too much. But anyways, welcome everybody, all the new people. I'm grateful that you're here, that you join us, because we may have a lot of hot topics today. Okay. Hello, Fire. Welcome. Oh, sorry, fine. The text is so small. Thank you for coming and liking my channel. Anyways, so I'm just gonna do, I want to do a little bit more. I want you guys to see. Yeah. Perfect. I hope you can see me. Yes, okay. So everybody, I hope that you all having a good time. It's a beautiful weather for you. It's beautiful energy for you. It's quite transmission energy. But this time I was guided to come to first do collective energy reads and also speak about a channeled song. For those of you that know me, know that one of my channeled messages come through the songs. And this period of time, I've received a very interesting song called Change the World by Eric Clapton. Okay. Hello, Luna. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you as well, Luna. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Really happy about it. So today we're going to do obviously a lot of readings as well. But first of all, I always start with channeled messages and collective reading. So I hope we're going to start with this. First of all, I'm gonna read my notes over here and think about what other messages came in. I don't want to stop anything. So first of all, my last video that I've posted was about love and friendships, and that came today as well with the channel song as well. So I want to speak about a few things. Okay. There's a lot of energies that are now being cleared, okay, from our auric field, which is the fake friendships, yeah, fake energies of people that don't really have a best interest in the heart for all of us. So we, the spirit guides, the spirit realm is guiding all of us to be more aware and have discernment to which people do we entrust our truths, our life, our innermost life and secrets, because there's a lot of people that will be shown with their true colors. So truth will prevail and now will be revealed. So a lot of people at this time will no longer be able to fake anything in front of us, especially in front of those of us that are going to activation of deeper awareness of what's going on, and our extrasensory abilities are strengthening, are deepening, are expanding. Okay, so for those of you that experiencing these kind of feelings and expansion energies, you may be feeling that you are more clear with who in your life is a true genuine person and who in your life is not. 10 right there. So there will be closing cycles from people that didn't have best interests in mind for us, okay? And they'll be shown through, I hear, through situations that will absolutely reveal their true colors, okay? They won't be able anymore to hide them. They won't be able anymore to pretend. They won't be able anymore to fake anything in front of you, because everything will be seen. And if they will try their best to fake their true intentions, which could be some true I hear ill-willed intentions. Yeah, their ill-willed intentions towards you, exploitation intentions, taking advantage of you in secret intentions, pretending to be friends, but their secret agendas are either to some way, shape, or form exploit you, or some way, shape, or form take advantage of you, some way, shape, or form to control you, I hear, or some opposite sex so-called friends secretly trying to get you where they want you to be, yeah, in romantic sense, or trying to manipulate you into, let's say, some fake situations, okay, even though they know that you're not interested in them, even though they know that you purely uh, purely view them just as a friend, but still they use manipulation or fakeness because their agenda is something else, to get you to be binded to them, using perhaps some rituals, I hear, some spells or whatever they do. I don't know, I never do that. So I believe in integrity, I believe in true honesty, and that's how we should truly play in this world, because everything is going to go back to us, everything's going to backfire, okay? So Surya, hello Surya, that's a nice name. So I hear that these creeps are going to be shown their true colors in the light, and more they will try to hide it and pretend to be somebody else. Oh, I'm this incredible whatever friend, but please, they will go against your true soul calling. They will try to talk you away from your true soul calling, okay? I'm scribbling because it helps me channel. uh, they will be shown through situation that will be no more able to hide or manipulate into something else. So I hear, be careful, you have discernment, and don't worry, you are protected by spirit guides, you are divinely protected, and you don't need to worry that these people have no longer any control over you. So you don't have to worry, okay? I see K, for some reason I see K. So it could be somebody by name K, or KC, I hear KC, yeah, somebody K or C perhaps. So that's very prominent energy that I've been receiving. Also, I will say few more energies that I've had, especially with this channeled song, okay? there'll be journeys in your life at the moment that will require absolute transformation, will require for you to spiritually level up, okay? Your soul already knows where it's going, but there could be still some karmic residue of people and environment in your old environment that try to block it off, okay? Their intentions are not genuine, or the intentions to block it off in your life is because their expectations are to exploit you some way, okay? And they're hiding it behind other things that pretend to be genuine. Oh, I like I don't think that it's good for you, or whatever, don't go there, because I know how these things work, I know how these people are. They don't. It's just projection of their fears, I hear. It's just projection of their own limited perceptions about life. I hear, and yesterday a very deep message was, you have elevated into the level of the ocean, okay? But those old karmic environment people in your close proximity still are in the level of a puddle, yeah, water puddle. And they cannot even grasp the level of perception of the ocean. So they project their so-called advices from the level of the puddle, shallow puddle. So your spirit guides are warning you about who you share your deepest secrets or utmost emotional vulnerable secrets with, because these kind of people cannot perceive it in that level that you do. Okay, you may feel it in your heart, you may feel it in your soul, yeah, when you're sharing those things with them. Oh, listen, you know, like I have this person or this situation and I would like to pursue this. What do you think about it? And they start projecting their fears, they start projecting their limited perceptions of a level of a puddle, okay, metaphor. But you are speaking about diving in the ocean. That is actually very important for your next level of your spiritual journey. Okay, so don't share your journey, your plans about your journey, or your plans about uh, your love or your life with people with a paddle, shallow paddles mindset. When you are planning to swim in the ocean, your soul is as deep as the ocean, but these people are still shallow as a puddle. So the spirit guides are saying you need to have discernment. If you speak to the fellow ocean, or if you speak to the fellow, if you speak to a paddle, okay, they may be pretending, oh, I'm this deep person, but your soul already knows. Okay, listen to your soul. I'm not saying anything that is not common sense, okay? So your soul knows, your heart knows, your heart is a compass, okay? It's the compass. That's why patriarchal society tried all sorts of manipulation to silence that heart within us and to diminish their value, to belittle this value of the hearts, so that people wouldn't be able to awaken and expand. Okay, but the truth is, what Jesus knew and all the master teachers knew is that the soul and the heart are the major. Okay, the heart is the direct connection to the source, God, source, divine, and it's a compass therefore for your soul. It's a lighthouse, I hear, that guides you exactly where you're meant to be in your next stage. I saw 1919. You close in cycle with the old paddles environment, and you're moving forward. You're moving forward where your soul feels home. Okay, where your soul feels safety, where your soul feels seen and felt. Okay, you are moving forward. It's only up to you to discern where is that. Okay, and your soul and your heart as a compass is already showing you. So your soul is a lighthouse, your heart is a compass. You are fully equipped. Okay, so 5-5 change. Okay, you're changing environments. You've been guided through signs and synchronicities by your spirit guides, by your higher self, by your oversoul. Your oversoul is the conceiver. It's on the top of the mountain that oversees everything that you're meant to do and where your path is headed. Okay, your lower self, which means your physical mind self, is underneath of that mountain. so it cannot see what the oversoul sees. Therefore, we need to tune into our heart as a compass and tune into our soul, which is the lighthouse, which is the direct connection to our oversoul, which is the one thing, okay? It's the beam. Oversoul is like one individual sun, which there are many, okay, in metaphor, many oversouls. Let's say in 8 billion people, there could be 800,000 oversoul that have thousands or millions of beams, and each beam is one of us, okay? So we have parallel version of ourselves, of one oversoul. So it's just like sun. So okay, so it looks like that in a cosmos, okay? Perfect notification. Then a notification, not it's a confirmation. So each of these is one of us, okay? We are so-called versions of self, okay? This is each of you and one oversoul, okay? That's why it can happen that you meet somebody that you feel like exactly version of you in another form. It could be the same version of the same oversoul, okay? So you maybe start meeting people that are very, very similar to you. They are the versions of you in another body, okay? Because you have elevated to a timeline, I hear, to the version of self. You shifted the version of self, the timeline of self, into 40, 50 and higher, where your soul is expanded into awareness of self. Therefore it attracts, okay, the same version of the same oversouls, okay? So you may be meeting now, and that's I hear that's how you're going to see that you have already shifted, number 5, from that version of karmic low vibrational puddle environment, when your soul is already drawn to the like-minded and same version of yourself in another bodies. You are meeting the version of the same oversoul, okay, that you are meant to experience the next level of the journey, okay? So this is going to be very important, and you that may have found this video, you have found it for reasons, because you are one of those that are already shifted, okay? Let me see what is there. 1984 by George Orwell. Exactly. Like the financial, what our modern society has become from the dystopian point of view with a strictly realistic accuracy. Yeah, exactly. Hello, spiritual unity. Welcome. Hello, Travis. Welcome, Christopher. You're absolutely right. I love that book, and I've seen the movie version, and yes, there's exactly the people like Orwell, Nikola Tesla, and many more. They knew, okay, they channeled exactly this, and people like myself, okay, they used to be silent in past, but now we are majority. Now we are coming into like real expansion. So the shadow government, shadow patriarchal society, manipulators can no longer silence us, because we are in a masses now, okay? And the internet is a great tool for us to share it, spread it, okay? So this is going to be very important for us to discern, okay? Who do I share? If you feel repulsed, and I was saying it in my last video I was posting from the nature yesterday, okay, you may be experiencing so-called friendship that turned into frenemies because their true colors have shown. But you may have already felt for a long time before that these people are not a good influence to you, okay? They were draining you, they were blocking you from your gifts, okay? They were trying to force themselves into your auric field or energetic field. You felt almost stifled, you felt claustrophobic, you had to psychologically prepare for their visitations, because they were making you stressed, they were making you absolutely as if some flu was coming on you, you know, like I just experienced it with certain persons, and I had to cut them off. So you will be guided, and you will be helped, divinely guided and divinely protected and helped by your spirit guides to cut them off, okay? I've done last year, somewhere around last year, you can go all the way down to my shorts, where I did about 11 or 12 shorts, yeah, parts. So there's a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 11, I think, shorts about how to cut cords with such people. You have to cut cords with your exes, with your ex-friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-toxic people, ex-family members, ex-toxicity. You have to cut cords, because if you don't cut cords, ask Archangel Michael. He's the one that has this sword where he helps you to cut cords. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with that. You know, you can ask Archangel Metatron with his Merkaba to help you protect the auric field and energetic field, okay, for you. And do with my shorts, with guidance on my shorts, for instance, or you can find your own source, whatever, to cut cords with these people. Because if you leave, okay, cut them off in your physical life, but you don't cut cords, they still somehow have a power over you, because your energetic cords with them is still plugged in. So they can suck your energy from afar, just thinking of you or wishing you bad things, okay? I wish she would just bankrupt, whatever, you know. They could have a negative influence on you. They cannot change your destiny, but they can make you feel drained. They can make you feel demotivated to do your purpose. They can make you feel sick, you know, you like not like very sick, but you know, like to block your energy, you know. So it's really important that you cut cords. It doesn't matter that you are skeptic and you don't believe these things, you know, but obviously you are somewhat energetically more immune if you truly don't believe in this, because it has some kind of power. So if you're skeptic, you know, do whatever you feel, but if you feel drained, start really looking into it. And especially if you are drawn to this video, you know, there's something that your spirit guides are trying to guide you, okay? So nothing is coincidence, everything is synchronistic messages, synchronistic energy for you and your expansion. So I really needed to speak about that, okay? I had a lot more things, but yeah, oh my god, Shield Maiden, make plans and focus to protect your energetic fields, okay? Hermit, okay? Virgo energy, retreat and recharge, okay? Expand by going more within, okay? Try to seclude yourself from these toxic people, from the paddles energies, okay, of these people, and try to find the truth within you. Try to find the truth in your solar plexus, in your heart chakra, okay, in your third eye chakra, crown chakra, okay, and try to balance yourself and protect yourself with a shield of golden light, white light, you know, rainbow light, pink light. Protect yourself. Ask your angels, guardian angels, to keep protecting you. They do it anyways, but it's good to ask them. It amplifies the energy. So just know that it's all happening now, the big clearance, not because the universe would like you to suffer, but because the universe need you to clear out what no longer serves your next journey of your purpose, next journey of your elevation, next journey of your journey to 5D higher density frequency realms. You are shifting higher, and you need to let go all this baggage, all these cords of the people that are dragging you down, that are blocking your blessings, that are blocking you from elevation. Okay, they're codependent on you, or that they are trying to take advantage, or they are trying to some way, shape or form hold you back in their environment, because they know if they lose that golden goose that was supplying them with energy, with material things, with whatever those things are, if they allow that you with your free will go and follow your own journey, they will lose their source of they were leeching on, they were feeding on. Okay, you may not be even aware, but now the true colors are coming out. Okay, so this came very strongly. What else wanted to say? Please then just help me think what was the other one that we wanted to talk about. Take a deep breath with me. Also, I hear what's blocking you is also your own fears. Okay, that is also part of the clearance. Okay, you may feel fears from the unknown. Okay, you may feel lack of confidence. Okay, the mindsets of lack, okay, may now feel that it has a less grip on you. Okay, you might feel more encouraged. Okay, more you um, release these karmic blockages and these people that are dragging you back to their paddle environment, yeah, paddle mindset environment, the shallow environment. More you let them go and you release them from your auric field, you cut cords with them, more you start feeling liberated from the energy of fear, from energy of lack, from energy of blockage. Okay, and more you will start seeing clearer path in front of you. Okay, trust your own discernment, trust your own inner truths. Okay, don't rely on opinions of others, don't rely on projections of others. Yeah, now it's time that you will start believing in your own soul advices, because that's where your higher self speaks to you, and only you, as each of us are the unique pieces of puzzle. None of us is the same. Okay, we are just a version of a similar versions of, yeah, but none of us is the same, meaning that we need to align with our true purpose, with our authenticity. We need to align with our true selves, because that's by design necessary, so that we become those unique pieces of puzzle that fits only in one place, that you came here to do particular purpose, you came here to connect with a particular counterparts, you came here to reach particular level of your self that will guide you into your full authenticity. And as soon as you become in your entire full authentic self, without needing of feeling that you have to mask your authenticity, you have to pretend to be somebody else, you have to create different persona that has nothing to do with your authentic self, that only you see when you close door and shut the lights from others. You need to connect the dots with your own self. You need to allow yourself to fully come into your authenticity, because that's what activates the exact purpose that you are meant to be, become, or do in the next stage of your life. Okay, as long as we live, we have a journey, and we always expand. Okay, your soul requires expansion. If your physical mind and your logic intervenes, that may become hot pot scenario, meaning that you may, your mind that is programmed to experience lack and to believe in lack, that everything is bad, everything is pessimism, I don't deserve anything else, I'm not worthy of becoming who I truly want to be, I need to carry some kind of persona because of the conventionalities, because of the traditions, religions, I need to, or because of I was born in this family that carries some kind of a persona, I need to hold that and carry it. Your soul is going to create a hotpot scenario where, if it's not connected with your authenticity, with what you truly deep in your soul needs to become, you will start feeling really hot pot scenario burning your feet, that you can no longer stand in that environment and you have to jump out, you have to take that leap, because there's no other way, otherwise you will just burn out to ashes. Okay, so you need to be the light, but first you need to be the light to yourself. You need to recognize that light within yourself, and you need to be the all to yourself. You need to embrace the wisdom that has been given to you through your soul, and stop being a servant to those that don't deserve to feed on your light any longer. Okay, you didn't come here to slave to others in detriment of your own self, in detriment of your own needs. Okay, first you need to take care of your own needs. And how can you do it in the best possible way? To become authentic with yourself, to embrace and embody your real authentic self that you are. As long as you pretend some persona, you will attract the pretending copies of that pretense. 7-7. You need to become your own authentic light, and then universe will align you with like-minded people with the same version of your oversoul, because you embrace the authenticity in you. Therefore, you will attract the authenticity in others. Okay, those of you that are afraid to be deceived, those of you that are afraid to be betrayed again, okay, try to balance that in you, balance those fears, and become most authentic self. Act from your authenticity. If you have a need to hide that authenticity and your true self, true feelings, true emotions, true vulnerability, and in front of your environment, and you feel that you cannot show that to others for some reasons, I see white butterfly coming, then you are in a wrong environment. You have outgrown that environment, and your spirit guides are showing you it's time to move on. Move away from that environment, because these people are no longer your soul tribe. These people are becoming karmic energy to you. Yeah, everything that was meant to be learned, you have learned, and now it's time for you to move forward. Move forward in your full authenticity. Yeah, does make sense, everyone? Thank you so much, Luna. I definitely will, because I go very regularly to nature. I'm very connected to nature, and I'm planning on doing much more nature videos, and I'm really grateful that you all love it. Yes, the spiritual unity. I'm happy that it resonates. Okay, let's move on to love energies, okay? Because it's all connected. So, okay, if we move this energy to your love. Okay, for those of you that have been hurt, for those of you that been betrayed by deceptive people, it's all connected to the fact that you weren't your authentic self. You were attracting the reflection, I hear the reflection of your wounded self. But you are shifting and you healing your wounds. More you heal within you, whether it is generational traumas, whether it is this lifetime or many lifetimes around your being, yeah, parallel lifetimes, trauma or wounded places, you attract people that are either reflecting the same energy in you, or they are meant to be the catalysts for your change or for realizing where the wounds are and what you need to heal or release. Or that there are people that are coming as a triggers for you to elevate from that, okay, and creating a challenging times for you to learn your boundaries, to learn the discernment between the fake people and the deceptive people and the good genuine people. Okay, um, your spirit guides are teaching you through these karmic karmic love connections, okay, to value yourself, to respect yourself and your authenticity. If you are with somebody that you feel, again, if you are in some relationship or marriage that you feel you cannot be your real self, if you feel the codependency energy, that they are codependent on you in some way, whether they are marriages or relationships that are codependent materially. Oh, I cannot leave them because they rely on me financially, they rely on me materially. Yeah, they are emotionally manipulating or blackmailing you. Oh, if you leave us, we're going to absolutely suffer and we die. Is not okay, because their journey is also to learn something. If you naturally in your soul feel that you can no longer observe the feelings that you have, okay, observe how you feel in that state. If you feel like, oh my god, my soul is longing to be already somewhere else or with someone else that knows me better, that makes me feel like I am seen, but I cannot because I'm in this codependent connection or relationship or marriage that is dragging me down, but I have to stay because they say if I stay there, if there's some kind of blackmailing, if you feel guilt tripping by them, okay, it's karmic and you are blocking their expansion by staying. Okay, it's very important that that's why it's very important in every relationship that we first listen to our soul and our heart. As long as soon as we feel that we feel that hotspot scenario, that this connection is making me feel very repulsed, it's making me feel that I can no longer stay here, and it's making you crazy, and you feel like it's very difficult to wake up into that environment every morning, and you feel like guilt all the time. If I leave, something's bad is gonna happen. That's the signs that you are in the wrong connection and that you are no longer meant to be there. Because by staying against your free will, staying against your true values, staying against your true principles, staying against your authenticity, it means that you are blocking the expansion and journey to them. Because how can you know that with your leaving, they are not going to actually expand and become more responsible with themselves and in their lives? Maybe that's their lesson. Maybe that karmic connection was meant to trigger the two of you in expanding in your individual journey. It doesn't mean you have to stay together already. Still, okay? Because some paper says it, because some religion says it. It was all man-made. You need to listen to your soul, and you need to never feel guilty for choosing you, for choosing your authenticity, for choosing your soul calling, for choosing your heart's calling, okay? Because that's how the divine, the source in you, the God in you, is showing you that it's time to move away. It's time to go and follow your path. And as long as you stay, you are blocking not only your blessings and your true authenticity and your own path, but you blocking their path as well. Because they are less aware, they're unconscious. You know, you're the more conscious one. So they don't know what they're gonna experience after this karmic connection splits. But they will find out as long as you get out of their life. So as soon as you liberate yourself from these karmic connections, okay, a codependent situations that no longer serves your highest good, and you staying only out of guilt, out of negative beliefs, out of some man-made paper conventional BS, or because they're guilt tripping you, or because they're manipulating you into staying, you know, you as a more aware have a free will, yeah, and awareness, and they are unconscious and not aware. It's your, in eyes of the divine and in eagle eyes, high perspective, it's your responsibility to leave the situation and move forward to your dreams, to your purpose, to your soul calling, to your heart compass, where it's guiding you. Because as soon as you do that, which is by design the way we are meant to move, okay, you are shifting to your timeline of exactly aligned with your expanded self. They will stay wherever their timeline is, and they will continue their journey. Don't worry, they're not going to die because you left them. They're not going to become whatever they say they will. It's all guilt tripping. They will become also their better versions, because that absence of you will teach them something about themselves. They will have to start taking responsibility for their own life. It can deepen them. You don't know what their journey is because you don't remember it as your lower selves. We make contracts before incarnations with these karmic souls as well as we do contracts with our divine counterparts. So if you're already meant to be somewhere else with your divinely aligned counterpart, okay, you might start feeling hotpot scenarios, okay? It's too hot to stay in my karmic connection because I'm already guided, my soul is already guiding me somewhere else. But I'm staying because I have all these guilt tripping situation with the karmics, and I'm afraid because I'm people pleaser, and I was always exploited by my karmic environment. I'm afraid to leave them. But we then, as I said, we then blocking not only our expansion but also their expansion. Because when we leave those karmics, you know, they will be forced by their own souls and by this situation that you left them, they will be forced to align with their higher selves through taking responsibility perhaps for their lives, okay, to start working on themselves, to stop taking advantage of others, okay. And that's why it's important to align with our authenticity, because our authenticity is the engine, the fuel that will guide us to full alignment with our true journey and true purpose and true self. We have to become authentic. We have to listen to where our souls and our hearts are guiding us, okay? Nothing is meant to stay. Those Catholic things, oh, till the death do us apart, yeah, it's BS, it's man-made. to block people's blessings. Everything is expansion. Your soul expands. Of course, there are marriages that they marry each other's divine counterparts. Of course, that's a different thing. But if you feel that you're not happy in that relationship, that you feel blocked from your authenticity, you cannot express your authenticity with them because they don't understand you at all. You need to be pretending. You need to be different persona with them. It's not a divine counterpart. It's a karmic. Okay? Because with your divine counterpart, you automatically feel safe to become your authentic self. You automatically feel safe with that person in their presence. You automatically feel safe to be vulnerable. You automatically feel safe. Yeah, you need to filter it through your fears. You need to filter it through your traumas. You need to filter it through that. But deep inside of them, some tiny voice of your soul is saying, it's safe for you to be loved by them. It's safe for you to be there. It's safe for you to go there. It's safe for you to be vulnerable and open. If something inside you makes you feel like, oh, I wish I could open to them, but my fears are telling me no, or my doubts, or my lack of self-esteem, or my friends were saying it, it's all programming. We always have to listen to our souls and our hearts, you know, and that's what this divine message is about. Okay, you've been shifting, and all that no longer serves your higher self, and your next stage of your journey will automatically be cut off. And if you, with your negative beliefs programming, will reject that divine calling and try to believe in those negative programmings and be stubborn to make a change, you will experience hotpot scenario where eventually it will be no other way but leaving. Okay? And it's gonna be hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna burn you. So listen to your higher self, okay? You truly need to be discerned, okay, about what your soul is guiding you towards. Because this planet Earth, yeah, unrequited love, those karmics need to go. You need to leave those karmic energies, okay? Because there's already something aligning where your heart is already calling home. Even if your mind still rejects it. Because your fears are not allowing you. So you are going to, like, at this period of time, those of you that resonate with this, you are going to a deep awareness and awakening of yourself. And those tests that you're receiving, okay, are here for the reason to snap you out of that karmic paddle energy and to finally follow your heart, where your heart truly wishes to go. Remember, your heart is not here to get you, not here to deceive you. Your heart is here to show you the true path. It's the compass. Jesus knew it. Jesus would always guide you to your heart. That's why they killed him, because he was showing the truth. He was awakening people. Yeah, he was pre-conveyed to this grand awakening happening now. Yeah, and that's why he had to go through these very bad things that happened to him. Because sometimes people wake up with a shock factor. If it didn't happen to him, people wouldn't, in this era, okay, feel that compassion. And that level of compassion that they felt for what happened to Jesus, okay, if they didn't experience that level of compassion, it wouldn't activate them into their own awakening. So everything is was meant to happen. Okay, Jesus' soul is a very high level soul that volunteered himself to incarnate in these lower realms. Okay, because he was guided to create this mass awakening in humanity. Okay, and nothing is wrong timing. It was perfect timing, and he knew, his higher self, his oversoul knew that it's not going to be easy. Okay, so everyone, I hope that makes sense to you, and you been all guided by your oversoul, okay, your higher self, to your true path. Okay, stop rejecting what is inevitable. Your divine counterpart is waiting on the other side of your courage to take a leap. Yeah? None of us is meant to suffer that much level of suffering. It's all because the negative beliefs took over. It's because the negative programming was winning at some time. Okay? The patriarchal society created all sorts of manipulations of negative programmings. But we are awakening into it from the heart. Okay? And where is your heart guiding you? That's where you belong. That's where your next stage of the journey is. Because you are meant to learn there something. But first you need to liberate yourself from that unrequited love that you no longer feel to those karmics. You need to be true to yourself. To be able to leave those challenging times, you need to observe your inner truth. You need to observe where your soul is guiding you and your heart is guiding you when you are in the most silent place. At night before sleep, in the nature, in your state of meditation. Okay? When you're in that void, that space in between. Okay? Where is it that your mind, your heart is running to? That's where you're meant to be. Now, that's your inner voice telling you, this is the place where you are meant to be next. Leave these codependent connections, these codependent karmic situations. Who cares about papers? Who cares about it? Okay? I hope it makes sense. We have to let go, I hear, of this martyr mindset. Yeah? Martyr mindset has to go. Leave this. You are not martyr. You are divine soul that deserve same love and compassion as you give to others. You didn't come here to suffer for others. You didn't come here to be savior of those karmics. They need to learn through their own paths and journeys. And the only way you allow them and you help them is to let them go and let them take care of their shit on their own. And you liberate yourself from that codependent connections and take care of your own shit, your own life, away from it. Okay, this is strong, direct, but out of love, gentle advice and nudge from your spirit guides and your higher selves. It's time to, I hear, it's time to let go of that martyr, M-A-R-T-Y-R, martyr coat. Leave it and take your coat off, the wizard, okay? The one that you truly are, the soul that you're meant to be in your authenticity. And when you do that and become your true higher self, you will meet your divine counterpart already waiting to embrace you in your authenticity, truth, and honesty. No more masks, no more pretense, no more fake aliases, no more fake names, but you in your full authentic self. That's the only way that you will align with your blessings. Stop creating chaos by trying to be personal. That is not you. Anyways, your divine counterpart already knows. She knows because she doesn't need to read your fake names to know that it's you. She feels you through the soul, or he. So you only fooling yourself, you only deceiving yourselves, okay? And you only, I hear you only postponing or procrastinating your blessings by creating obstacles in front of your feet. I wanted to say fears as well. To reject the inevitable, okay? The blessings are there for you already. You've manifested them long ago. But the mind is the trickster, okay? And the external codependent situations. So this was very strong, okay? No matter how much you try to fake it, to your divine counterpart, you are transparent as glass. No matter how many labels you create, no matter how many masks you wear, yeah, no matter how many deceptive scenarios you create, it's not relevant to your divine counterpart, because your divine counterpart sees you through the third eye, through your soul connection, not through the regular eyes. So there's no point to try to fake something that is being seen through absolutely different lens, through the higher lens of ego, I hear. Hello Samia, welcome to my channel. Hello Stone Hippie, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much, thank you. I see CA, yeah. CA could be something important, could be, I don't know. Okay, CA, KC, okay, I see FU. Fuck you, could be, I don't know. I see FU. CA. Could be something, I don't know. Could be some shortcut of states. What are the American states? CA, what could it be? Or European state, could be California. FU could be something, few. Okay, these letters come, okay. Number 13, okay. Number 6. Number 4, 444, Pleiadian codes. You may be Pleiadian soul connection to Pleiadians. Twin flame connections, 4-4. 11-11. So, yep. That's all I feel at the moment. That's a collective energy, everyone. So, does it resonate with you, everyone? Thank you so much for your likes, for your visit. I'm really grateful. Okay, let's see. Let's read the chats and see what's going on here in the chat. Yeah, we will do readings later on now. Just be patient. Hold on. This was the collective energies for those of you that feel guided to see those collective energies. It's very important for collective as well. Hello, Dreaming. Welcome. Hello, sister. Welcome to my channel. Thank you, dear Spiritual Unity. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Okay, so I see 99. So closing cycles of karmic cycles are definitely on the way. So I hope and wish you all the best in this journey. Brace yourselves and don't be afraid, okay? Everything happens for a reason. And even if it may stink for a bit, it's for the good. You know, they say if a bee stings you, it's actually healing you because her poison is actually very healing to you, okay? So you never know. It's really important for us to become our authentic selves. That's the only yellow brick road that brings us to a true aligned journey already. Okay. Yeah, before I do readings, I want to also speak about this song that I've had as a channeled message from your spirit guides, which was the, let me see, it was Change the World by Eric Clapton. And let's go through the lyrics actually. And to the channel message that we all have, okay? It's a beautiful song. I posted a video from my Instagram because I'm a singer-songwriter as well as I perform legends music for weddings and parties. It's my side job kind of thing from my singing songwriting. And I was just testing it in my rehearsals video on Instagram as well because I woke up with that channel message. And usually when I woke up with a channel message, if it's kind of good one for parties, because my spirit guides sometimes give me new songs like that, I use them on the parties as well. So I embraced this song as well, but also it came mainly as a channeled message. So it was very strongly love energy. So for those of you that are in divine connections, may resonate with this, okay? So if I could reach the stars, pull one down for you, shine it on my heart, so you could see the truth, that this love I have inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams. And I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. If I could be the king, or if I could be king, even for a day, I would take you as my queen. I'd have it no other way. You can switch the role if it feels like it's more your energy. And our love would rule in this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day. And I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Maybe if I could change the world. And then it keeps repeating. Okay, it resonates with actual fact that perhaps the divine masculine is in the codependent karmics. could be switched roles if it's the other way around, because sometimes females can be in their divine masculine role and the males could be in divine feminine. It all depends. If one of you is in karmic connections and cannot be with your divine counterpart, with your divine feminines or divine masculines right now, because you are stuck in some karmic connection, this song came very strongly as a divine message for, and perhaps there is not much communication with your divine connections. So if we take this lyrics, okay, I see 111, I saw 11101. Stay optimistic about that, okay? Even if you're not in a communication with your divine counterpart, and you know that there may be in some karmic stuck situation right now, through this divine message of that song, they're telling you, I do love you, I do care for you, I dream about you, and I dream about life between us. But at this moment, I'm stuck in this situation, so at this moment, it only lives in my dreams. But one day, I believe to be your king. I believe to be you to be my queen, or vice versa, whatever it's the situation for you. Stay optimistic about this love, okay? Don't give up, okay? Getting to know each other, okay? I would love to get to know you. First, I need to handle that karmic situation, and I need to leave this stage of my life that is no longer serving my highest good, okay? Before I can embrace you. Yeah, I need to separate from those fakes. I need to separate from these karmics and find my own truth, align with my own truth of my heart. And when I do this, then we can connect, okay? So the moment you may be separated with your loved one, with your divine counterpart, because they are going through some karmic residue that they are handling, perhaps, okay? So seek the truth within. Yes, seek the truth within, because the joy and the stability of this connection may now be living in a 5D, okay? But it's coming to the physical reality as soon as they will take care of that karmic situations that they have. Could be stuck in the material career, or that no longer serves them, stuck in the karmic connection, relationships, marriages, or stuck in the environment, work environment, or stuck in another country, okay? That separation is just temporary, okay? But they're already, here I see, they're already opened that portal, that's a portal that they are shifting, where you are already their sun, their light, okay? That dreams, those dreams are holding them steady. Those dreams about you two finally unite is what is creating this beautiful portal reality that is soon to align with the physical reality. And their inner sun, I hear, it's their inner sun that's guiding them forward. It's their lighthouse, it's their source of energy that is helping them to have that courage to change, yeah, to shift that life from the karmic to the divine, okay? Because that attraction between the two of you is undeniable, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you and them are already married in 5D. Your souls are already claimed themselves, claimed each other, okay? And that is inevitable, because your divine contracts have been agreed upon before incarnation. Heart chakra, you are their source of opening their heart chakra, because the divine love that you both, your divine connection, you both carry within your heart is opening this path already, both of you moving forward. Okay, whatever stuck situation, karmic situations you are, if you focus on this path, on this outcome, universe will conspire to make it happen. Okay, helping you through this situation, helping you to liberate yourself from this stuck environment. Okay, helping you to elevate and helping you to find ways and opportunities how to liberate yourself from that karmic situation. Okay, but it has to be your free will. Take control of your life. Okay, don't hold yourself back. Don't try to control, I hear, don't try to control every step with your logical mind. Let the universe, the divine, take care of the rest. You just align with your true authentic self. You just align with your true heart and soul calling, and let the divine to take care of the unfoldment of this. Because when our lower selves, our lower mind try to control every step of our life, every situation with the limited level of perception, yeah, because the lower mind, the logic mind, the stoic logic lower mind only stands under the mountain. Do you remember telling me, I was telling you that the oversoul is on top of a mountain and oversees what's coming, but the lower self doesn't see that far. So you literally just operating and controlling from your limited perception of life, but you don't know what universe has in store, what kind of opportunities can appear, what kind of scenario can be created for you to liberate yourself. You just have to let the divine and your oversoul and your universe, your God, take care of that. You just have to align with your authentic self. Let go of the control over everything. That perfectionism, I need to have every step planned, and you're limiting what could be. You're limiting the unlimitless. Oh, you not unlimitless. You're limiting the limitless. Okay? You're limiting something that has no limits by looping into that negative limited mindset. If I cannot imagine this scenario, it cannot be possible. It's impossible. Drop that word impossible forever. These words are limiting what possibilities there are. The universe is the painter. It can paint all sorts of possibilities. You don't know how you can get there. So let it unfold naturally through the universal hand of the God, source, universe, your higher selves, your oversouls. They already know how to paint it for you. You just have to let go of the limitations and that control. You are literally grabbing the driving wheel, the steering wheel that universe is meant to drive. You should be in the back seat, be carried, okay? The universe, the oversoul creates opportunities that would get you where you wish to be. Okay? You get you out of that karmic situation. You just have to trust. You have to trust in divine hand. Okay? And stop controlling every single movement. Because if that's ego. Ego is based on negative beliefs and fears, and negative ego I'm talking about. Negative ego is based on fears and negative beliefs that creates the over controlling everything. Yeah, overly controlling every mood, every move, and every mood maybe. That perfectionism stems from fears of losing. The perfectionism stems from fears of failure. It's all based on fears, negative ego. Let go of the over controlling the outcomes. Let go of insistence. Just focus on what you wish to do, where you wish to be, and with whom you wish to be. And just imagine and visualize the most happiest life that you wish for your soul. And let universe create that scenario. Okay? Because more you start controlling and taking, grabbing and stealing the steering wheel from the universe or divine hand, it will only brings you to heartbreak. You're only gonna hurt yourself and your divine counterpart. Okay? Because your luck and your fears are driving the car of your journey. Don't let your fears and limited perceptions of your lower mind to sabotage your divine path that your oversoul, your universe, the God, the source, the higher self have already painted for you, but waiting for you to stop taking their steering wheel from their hands. Stop blocking the current. Many of you with that lack mindset are swimming against the current, creating blockages in your energetic field. Okay? Perhaps engaging with past karmic situations because you fear that you're not worthy of anything better. I hear. It's all negative beliefs, negative mindset stemming from lack of respect, self-respect, from lack of worth, self-worth, and from lack of beliefs that you deserve better. Okay? It stems from fears of rejection, I hear, stems from fear of failure, worst case scenarios. Okay? Even though your soul is already calling your divine counterpart and vice versa, you're calling each other, you're already connected in 5D. So this song, yeah, you see, release your karmic exes, release them once and forever. They're blocking you. Yeah, some of those karmic exes pretending to be your friends now. Oh, I'm your best friends, I'm your bestie, I know you're the best. You know, you don't trust those divine counterparts, they're deceiving you. But the truth is that that karmic ex, I hear, has a secret agenda to keep you binded in your etheric field because it's convenient for them. Yeah, they're exploiting you some way, shape or form. They're deceiving you, believing that, oh, I'm your bestie, I have best interest in you. But the truth is they're so jealous and envious of you moving on. They're creating all sorts of agendas and all sorts of scenarios, spitting poison on your divine counterparts and creating worst case scenarios to scare you, to keep you binded, to keep you spellbinded, maybe even. I hate that. Not hate, but I strongly disapprove with people doing black magics or spellbinding magics to bind somebody against their will. It's not right. It's against the universal laws. So it's only your discernment to find what that is, who that is. Okay? Because they keeping you imprisoned. Okay? In their energetic prison cell. they don't have best interest in their heart for you. They may be saying it, but truly in their subconscious, they wish that you will be blocked from that, because that means that they wouldn't be able anymore to use you for their agendas. Release those excess, okay? And I feel deep pain, like piercing pain in my heart. That's a confirmation, okay? It's a confirmation that those negative entities you need to rebuild. You need to rebuild your life with your new energetic divine counterparts that are aligned with your true authentic selves. Okay? Only you know which one is it. Okay? Only you know who that is or what that is. It doesn't have to be a person, could be just a journey somewhere else. Okay? Forgive those ex energies, karmic energies, family members, friends, karmic exes. Forgive yourself for trusting them. Forgive yourself for allowing them to take advantage of you. And start building from the true, authentic seeds are here. Build the seeds within you that are authentically, honestly aligned with your truth inside of your heart and your soul. That way you will be helped by your divine guides to cut off those X energies that will no longer have power over you. My shorts, 11 parts, yeah, will help you to cut cords with those energetic karmic energies. And then move forward to your happiness, to your true soul calling. That person or situation or journey or place where you feel that you can be fully yourself, fully authentic, that you feel you can be safe. Okay? So I feel that that's what the song the divine message of the song brought to us. Okay, we need to allow yourself to come to our true authentic self and stop being the martyr. Okay, stop being the martyr to others. You didn't come here to be the martyr for others to hang on you like a wet cloth on the hangers. You don't need to. You are not the outline. Okay? You're not a hanger. You are a soul that came here to fulfill your divine purpose, to find your happiness, to find your fulfillment, wherever and with whomever it is. It's all your free will. Okay? It's all in your free will. But be true to yourselves. Be honest with yourselves. And always ask yourself, this decision that I'm just about to make, is it based on my fears or is based on my true soul calling? In my heart, is it aligned with my heart compass? Is it based on negative beliefs, preconceived ideas of programming from childhood, matrix negative programming? Have discernment, okay? I feel guided to this divine deck, divine twin flames deck. and high level soulmate. I made it. It's Divine Soulmates, Divine deck. If any of you will be interested in that divine deck, send me message on Discord and we can hopefully, okay, you've got, expect a phone call, message, text or email from me. So somebody may be charging up to text you, phone call you, email you. Number 14. Even if I'm silent, your heart dances around my always. Please don't give up on me. Wait for me. We said that earlier, isn't it? Yeah, so your divine counterpart is truly working on themselves and on their releasing what no longer serves them. I'm ready for our reunion or union, and I will make it happen. I'll make it happen. So they're already aware of what their heart is telling them, where their compass, their heart compass is guiding them. They already know you're the one. They already feel it, and they're taking care of their business now in their life. They're taking care of the loose ends, I hear. I have self-esteem issues and going through healing. Yeah, we felt it. Yeah, so there could be this mindset of lack that they are going through, they are working on. And last but not least, I am afraid of being loved, but you are teaching me not to be. So keep loving them, beautiful ones. Keep loving them with your unconditional love. Send them love and light. Send them your nurturing care, because that's what is their source of courage, strength and light to move forward, to choose finally their own happiness, their own self. Beautiful. Let's bless it with divine light and guidance. Thank you, divine angels, archangels, spirit guides, for this beautiful guidance. All I'm saying is only reminding you of your free will, reminding you of your authenticity. Only you with your free will and your authenticity know what your path is, because you've been already told by your heart, by your soul. You've already been shown by signs and synchronicities, by your spirit guides, perhaps in your dreams. It's only time for you to listen to it and to embrace it. You are not alone. Your spirit guides, your higher self, your angels, your galactic friends and family members in your galactic realm, they're already there, always there, working beside you, guiding you gently to your divine path. So stop sabotaging your divine path and just let yourself be carried. Go to the back seat and just enjoy the ride, because you are loved. You are loved. I love you. So that's it. That's a beautiful, that is the beautiful divine message and channeling that I felt guided to come. Hello, Heidi. Now it's time for you and your personal messages. Thank you very much, dear Luna. Okay, everybody, whoever would like to have personal reading, please type the message only once, okay? And type the message right now. I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna mute the mic, and I'm left-handed to Georgia. Left-handed. I am a right-handed, but this is the selfie mode, so I guess it's a mirror version. This is my right hand, and this is my left hand. So just to clear it out. Okay, so put questions, and then I'm gonna choose with my spirit guides by intuition. It's not gonna be like who came first or who came last, okay? It's gonna be intuitive choice. That's how I operate. So each of you write a question right now, and I'm gonna take 2 minutes, and when I come back I'm gonna go through it, okay? Take a deep breath at the moment. I'm back, everyone. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes, and for your presence. So we can start. Okay, these are the same. And now when I came, wanted to put it away. There's a FUNCA. I hear fuck you, California. I don't know why. Sorry. Maybe somebody's from California. Maybe somebody wants to leave California. I don't know. But anything KC could be. We don't have such a shortcut in Europe. Could be for some of you that live in some kind of. Anyways, these were the numbers. This letters, channel letters, KC or KC. It could be either K or C. Okay, it could be KC, some name maybe or something. It could be F individually or U, or it could be FU. Could be short, could be something, some shortcut. Could be C, or could be A, or could be CA. Okay, so whatever comes to you. Okay, maybe something significant happened 13th of June that created this combination hotpot scenarios. I feel could be 13, something could be happening 13th of April or 4th of June, 6th of April. could be something happening 13th of this month, 6th of this month, yeah, 4th of this month, 444, 1111, twin flame connections. So that's what I channeled. Okay, so let's go. Thank you, beautiful angels, archangels, spirit guides, for your. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and let me pull. Sandal. I was guided to sandalwood. I never really used those incense sticks for a long time when I was still living with my beautiful baby Netchek, my beautiful Sammy. He passed away in last November. I'm still grieving him. It's a little bit better, but it's still coming in waves. And because of his breeding, I obviously didn't use the incense sticks. I was very careful around him with things like that, just like you would be careful with newborn child, you know. But now I do, because there's no point for me to be careful anymore. So let's use those. Thank you so much, dear spirituality. He was my everything. I keep saying a lot, like, people self-proclaimed, humans self-proclaim themselves like as the most important species of this planet, and that only the human life is important, and life of animals is by default something less important. And people laugh at you if you say that your dog passed away, and they just see it through their lens of superficial, shallow, or you're just gonna get another dog, like it was some kind of thing. It kills me always, because for me he was my child. And I know, because what I do, I am very connected to my previous or parallel lives. He's not only a dog, he chose a dog form in this life, but in previous life, or not linear way, in parallel lives, he's been my child. He's been with me for many, 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 many lifetimes. And he was human child, he was extraterrestrial child when I have connections with Pleiadian planets. I live on Pleiadian planets with him. He was always part of me. We are divine soulmates. So losing him for me was losing part of my soul. So it really, really gets me when such unaware, shallow people start saying those things to me, especially in this environment, yeah, unaware environment, like as if he was just a thing, just a handbag that you can change and buy a new one. He was like children. If somebody loses a child, or I don't like these type of comments like, oh, don't compare it to that of a child because you didn't know what it feels. It cannot be compared. It's not. How do you know what I feel? How do you know how much I feel? You know nothing. 14444. Pleiadians are backing me up. These are but shallow argument perceptions from their own lens, because they don't care about animals. They see animals as something less. They see humans as something else. It's like if you adopt child because you cannot have children, you adopt child and it dies. Do you grieve him less than you would grieve your biological child? I don't care what body he chooses. He chose. For me, I see soul. I don't see bodies as a first thing. For me, it's a shell. It's a vessel. It's a coat. It's a costume that we choose. But that soul left with me for lifetimes. So I'm going to grieve him as much as I want and as long as I want. And that's divine message for those that needed to hear it. For those that been judged by grieving their pets more than the humans, just like myself, or for those that ever commented such a shallow comments to those that lost their pets or their animal friends. You should check yourselves and look in the mirror and start understanding what piece of BS you just said to people like me, or to people like I am, and the way we feel about our babies. I had human dads, even babies, in my family. I know what it feels like. But losing my precious baby neck, that was there for me in every step for 13 years. He was my only angel. He was there in the worst times. Nobody can judge that. And for some reason I was meant to talk about it, because I'm sure there's many of us feeling the same way and afraid to speak. But I am not afraid to speak. I'm Sagittarius. Also, I want to say, okay, another channeled message is, and it actually relates to this, don't listen to those people who misjudge you or misjudge your loved ones, okay? People who don't know you have no right to have you around either. They misjudge you. For instance, this is example. That also came as a strong message. Because I am an artist, I am a singer, I have a obviously public persona as a singer, I do performance. Performing is performing, yeah? You create the performance as an artist, just like you put on a costume. You present a song, let's say, or performance some way. And those people who don't know you and know you from there, they automatically see you through their lens of shallow perception. Oh, this girl is probably man-eater. She probably has nothing in their mind. She's not intelligent. She probably has all the man, and she's the player. She's the gold digger, and she's probably this and that and this and that. Just because they saw, let's say, me performing. And this is a collective message for all of you that felt judged like that. They objectify you, yeah? They see you, oh, because she had this dress, for instance, on, yeah? She's trying to lure men, and she's like, no, nobody to be trusted, and, you know, don't go near her. She's just like the others, yeah? Oh, she's Sagittarius, so she's automatically a, I don't know, a promiscuous man-eater or whatever. And they know nothing about you. Okay? Happened to me with people, because they didn't even take time to get to know my soul. They just judged some performance. For those that are artists, they know that performing on stage is an art. You can be deep loner, just like myself, okay? Very devoted to one person, one love. That be the swan that wants to just love one man, one person, one girl, or whatever you are, yeah? Forever. And just because you go on stage and dance and create art, it doesn't mean that you are all this bullshit that they say about you, okay? I am a Sagittarius. That's why my voice is the main channel. But my Venus is in Capricorn. I'm very deep in monogamous, growing old together, life for life relationships. Very serious relationships. My moon is in Capricorn as well. So I'm about stable connection. I just say as an example for those that being judged, or those that have tendencies to judge by shallow perceptions. You know nothing about us people, about people that present themselves in public, but behind the closed doors they become humans. They have their own authentic selves. Okay, we don't show in public our pure authentic selves for a reason of such people, for safety. So I want to say to those that been targeted like this, objectified like this, misjudged like this by shallow people, don't worry, because in the eye of the source you are seen. In the eye and the heart of the true important soulmates and counterparts you are seen. In eye of your higher self you are seen. And what the others, the shallow ones, think of you, it's none of your business. Don't care about it at all. And for those of you that judge out of shallow perceptions, think about yourselves. How would you feel if somebody judged you this way? Okay, what do you know about these people? Nothing, just your projections. So this was also very important message that came to me today. And I put myself now as an example so that everybody knows. We are not only sun signs, if you want to speak astrology. We have many planets in many signs. If there is some majority of signs repeating themselves, like I have 3 Capricorn signs in my chart, Venus is relationships, so Capricorn is very stable, monogamous, faithful, loyal, loving person that builds the connection on real values and principles, and builds the foundation of love on those principles and values. Yeah, don't judge because you only know 10%, 1% unknown, because you saw them somewhere performing. So take it as you will. It was another thing that I truly felt guided to say. Now, okay, let's start officially the personal readings. Thank you, Divine Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides. Beautiful. Thank you, beautiful spirits, angelic realm, guardian angels, for protecting this. Thank my beautiful baby Nkusaminenku for being always beside me in a spirit form now. Thank you for guiding me, all beings of light, my family of Galatit. Thank you for this co-creation, all the higher selves that are present right now. May I be the channel for your lower selves. Hallelujah. Namaste. You see? Okay. So let me connect with my spirit guides and I choose the first one. Okay, spiritual unity first, okay? Did you pose your question? Whatever message is meant for me today, please. I'm open and ready to listen. Thank you. So spiritual unity is first. Thank you so much. Just confirm you're here. Perfect. Okay. So you would just like to have a guidance, wherever message is meant for you today. You open and ready to listen. Perfect. So I feel guided to this beautiful mix of two tarot decks. Please, beautiful, spiritual for her higher journey. What is most okay, there's spiritual unity. Okay, spiritual unity for you at this moment. I don't know if you are female in this lifetime or male, or if you are divine feminine, divine masculine, or whichever you identify with. But you came as a Lord, okay? So, and Lord came with a prosperity. So for you, I feel at the moment your spirit guides are guiding you to embrace your creativity that you've been perhaps channeling from above, from the divine sources, okay? Trust what you've been receiving and put it in creations. Whatever your talent is, whatever your skill is, this is what you're meant to do. I feel that you may have an energy of shamanism, so perhaps yourself may feel close to shamans or shamanistic powers. Your spirit animal is owl as well, or maybe just like myself, you may also be in Native American Indians, the owl. I am the owl in Native American Indians horoscope, how do you call it? So you are guided to embrace your higher powers. Yeah, your higher powers. Okay, you're female, you're Kate. Okay, Kate, welcome and nice to meet you. So, Kate, you are meant to now embrace the energy of prosperity through authority. So take charge of what you are good at. Okay, this moment you are perhaps inspired doing something, and tell me if it resonates. You can communicate with me if you want. More we get out of each other, more we can channel. Okay, but I feel that at this moment your spirit guides are helping you to align with your divine purpose through creativity and through creating it in this 3D as something that you can where you can embrace it in your prosperous way. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that your abundance may be financial. Okay, it shouldn't be the priority to think of your prosperity as a form of only the only reward must be money. No, your spirit guides are guiding you to embrace all forms of abundance. Okay, could be any form of abundance. There are many forms of abundance. Yeah, you may receive gift, you may be invited somewhere where you happen to be or end up, and that may bring you to some other path which will be aligned with another path which will be aligned with the prosperity. So be open to possibilities, opportunities that you've been presented. Especially be open to what you're receiving through your intuition, through your channeling, through your dreams, or through synchronicities and signs that are guiding you more closer to your higher self and your creative self. Okay, whatever it is, your creation. Also, you will be enhanced and more aligned with your creativity if you go more to the nature. You are also being of light that are more connected perhaps to nature or are drawn to nature. Okay, the nature will be able to activate a lot of your creative powers and your psychic powers, I hear. Okay, you are meant to create something from shamanistic realms where you uh, in your previous lifetime or your parallel lifetimes were connected to. Okay, your soul has been connected to oversoul that is of shamanistic energy, so you may also feel like you are connected to different shamanistic rituals, or you are drawn to them. You've been shown by signs and synchronicities perhaps some concrete shamanistic uh, endeavors, I would say, that connect you more to practices, or you may be connected to practices, that's the best word, that you perhaps only discovered within you that your interest is, or your motivation feels yeah, you feel inspired by that. So wherever you feel inspired with those practices or rituals, whether they are, I see Stonehenge, and I see as an example, for instance, the summer solstice rituals that people do in the nature. You may be drawn to Soul Tribe that practices different natural uh, shamanistic rituals. Okay, don't be afraid, be fearless. Okay, stand strong in what you receive in what your higher self is connecting you with, because that's the right path that you've been aligned to in your next stage of your shift. Okay, I hear that this requires your full authority in it. Okay, don't let anybody to discourage you. Don't let your fears and your lack of self-esteem, if you have some, to discourage you. Okay, don't let anybody else to discourage you. I feel that you are more becoming aligned with that. Also, I'm very drawn to this moon, so I feel that the moon, full moon, may have activated some, a recent full moon may have activated. Also, you're connected to water. Okay, so your water is your channel. So whenever you wish to channel more wisdom for yourself, go close to nature and the water. Okay, forest streams, uh, sea, waterfalls. And I feel now ringing in my left ear. Okay, left side is divine masculine, uh, and I feel is the 3D 3D side. So it feels that you are anchoring your spiritual 5th D self with the 3D self. Okay, you are anchoring these spiritual downloads that you've been receiving with the physical reality here. Okay, you are learning how to manifest properly, how to manifest your spiritual guidance that you've been receiving, whatever form you are chosen to receive it, or your spirit guides chosen to receive it. You are learning and you are guided to anchor it, and to help you to anchor it within this realm, this 3D realm. It can connect you with your higher self and anchor it in 3D, is the water, the moonlight, okay, the nature. These are your main ways how you can always realign and recenter to your being. Okay, that's what I feel, that's what I hear, dear Kate. And be the warrior. Okay, protect your beliefs, protect who you are becoming, what you are in, or who you are, or what you are in your authentic self, in your most authentic self. Okay, and be fearless. Don't let anybody to put you down for who you truly are. Show it, shine, because more you align with your authentic self, more you shine that light on others, you will activate it in them. Okay, you will activate their seed to become their authentic selves, or you will way trigger something in them. Okay, and I hear it again, it's coming. Okay, so listen to those wisdoms coming to you. You may be yourself feeling ringing in your ears often. Okay, don't try to logically analyze them. Okay, for some reason I feel that you're already very aware being. Okay, even your name says it. Okay, so spot on. Very good, dear Kate. That's it. So yeah, trust in yourself. You truly are female shaman. Okay, the spirit owl is always above you, guiding you. Okay, trust your powers, trust who you are. More you trust it, more you embrace it, more you activate within you, and more you become that. You embody it in your full potential. And then the prosperity is the after taste, or whatever you call it. Everything will come aligns. You know, if we chase money, if we chase uh, prosperity only financial way from the state or mindset of lack, because we are afraid we're gonna be poor, we are afraid we're not gonna have, we are sending that lack energy to the universe instead, and then we are blocking that energy. Okay, so we have to align with who we are and what we do authentically, because we enjoy it. It's our highest passion, and everything else will align with it. But we need to release that mindset of lack. And I was also guilty as charged. I was off because I always grew up with that programming that worst case scenarios will always present themselves. Be afraid to dream big, mindset. Because, or uh, uh, my parents, I would say just one parent, yeah, I never had a male figure in my life, unfortunately never had a father figure, so I don't know what that is. But my mom always felt that like mindset. I was kind of unconsciously, and bless her, but she would always instill this kind of like, I'm afraid to be happy because something bad will happen. I'm afraid to wish for more because something bad will happen, we will lose it. I'm afraid to uh, wish for I don't know, prosperity. I'm afraid to wish because I came from the lack, so I'm afraid to wish for more. So this kind of mindset. If you had similar environment, similar upbringing, this can really like f up your perception about life. Yeah. So we have to clear that out. Okay. I'm on the right path to do that already and I hope that it's going to be embracing more and more, and it helps when you are modest, because I am very modest person. I don't need much to live, but we have to stop saying that I don't want anything, I don't wish anything better, because it comes from lack mindset or it comes from fears. Okay, that has to go. Okay, if you have similar mindset, similar upbringing, maybe I was meant to say it because of this, but what I mean is the prosperity comes if you start having a friendly relationship with abundance. Okay, do affirmations of abundance. Okay, affirmation, but don't only imagine one form of abundance. Okay, let the universe guide you where you can shine your light the best. That's how I affirm myself. Guide me where I can shine my purpose the best way. Okay, so that I can bring more to others, and then I receive what I deserve. Okay, something like that. And imagine the beautiful scenarios and try to get rid of the lack scenarios, like the worst case scenarios that were instilled in you from childhood. Okay, yeah, there you go. Maybe I was meant to say because of it. Yes, exactly, we are meant to change those perceptions. Okay, it's beautiful to be modest, and I'm very grateful for that part of me, that I was raised to live very modest life and still feel abundant. Okay, because for me the tiniest things are more important. I'm always grateful for. Yeah, I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I'm grateful for having our own home. I'm grateful for having abundance, having food on our plate all the time. I'm grateful for having, and say those affirmations every morning. I'm grateful for having my family. I'm grateful for having people who have my back. I'm grateful for having my pets. I'm grateful for feel loved. I'm grateful for abundance of love, light, harmony, and peace, freedom, truth, justice, abundance, happiness. I'm grateful for having all, and I am grateful that I have enough, and I'm open to what the expansion of the universe has for me. I am open to abundance wherever it comes, however form it comes. I'm grateful for whatever comes that is aligned with my highest good, that is aligned with my best interests, and I don't limit myself to 12 12. And I'm grateful for whatever abundance comes to my ways. I'm friendly with energy of abundance, and I love that energy of abundance and embracing me, and I'm grateful for being able to live my purpose and share it with others, you know and slowly the lack mindset of that upbringing will go. Okay, and yeah, that's what I feel for you, dear Kate. I think I would just be repeating that. So I hope it did hopefully help you some way. Thank you so much. Love and light to you, peace and love, and I wish you all the best. Embrace your authenticity as much as you can and just enjoy yourself along the way. Yes, I will be beneficial presence in the world, like you're bringing us all hope and connection. Bless you. Yeah, if you feel guided, thank you so much, by the way. If you feel guided doing similar things with your gifts, go for it. Don't let anybody just stop you, neither trolls. If you go to the same path as I'm doing, yeah, you may get trolls. Don't let them to discourage you, okay? These are just unconscious lost souls that don't even know what they're doing. You just need to, you know what? You know yourself the best. They don't know you. They're just some kind of names, fakes, hiding behind some name, trying to troll. This was the tea cup belonged to my beautiful baby neck. He used to enjoy different teas, just like myself. I was holistically treating him. He was loving his teas because I am passionate about wildflowers and their beautiful healing properties, and I am voice for Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Everybody knows that. So I don't cut my grass like for aesthetics and bullshit like that. I leave my plants fully blooming, wildflowers, for the ecosystem. So I have a full-blown ecosystem, living ecosystem on my garden. Yeah, the grasshoppers came back. You can hear nothing on the neighbors' gardens because they're just like green, small green carpets of nothingness. And on my garden you can hear everyone. Like you can see different butterflies, you can see bees and beetles and all sorts of beautiful insect beings. You can hear them. You can hear grasshoppers, locusts, crickets. You can hear a lot of beautiful beings. When I walk bare feet on my garden in a big grass, like I can feel the light coming out of them, like the energies. Oh, I love it. And that's how I'm studying those, I'm self-studying myself for years. And my beautiful baby neck enjoyed that, the teas, and there was his cup. So in his honor, I'm using it now. If you go back in my videos in last years, you will see him a lot. He always goes on my knees, and we share times on we share a lot of times together on the videos. I didn't put him too much in public displays because of trolls and different people trying to put negative energy, and I was protecting him a lot. I didn't want him to absorb any negative energy from those trolls, in case some evil people would try to do harm, okay, to his innocent soul. So I was very protective. So he's not there very much, but sometimes he would, when I was having live stream, he would like to come on my knees. So you will see his angelic self. He was angel. He was true angel. He was Yorkie and Papillon, and his ears were so big. It was beautiful ears. Look at him here. I show you. He was like angel. You see him? Isn't he like angel? He was angel and had this angelic aura in him. The most precious being for me. That's why I will always talk about him. I will always honor his existence. And he always sends me feathers. He always sends me beautiful presents in Mother Nature. Stones with heart. Recently, he gave me, in our favorite place where we used to go in the forest, he left me there such a beautiful heart, yeah, made of the tree bark. And he sends me telepathic messages. He comes with in butterfly forms. He sends me butterflies all the time because he was butterflies. He was papillon cross, so he had papillon ears, butterfly. Oh, I have 15%. We have to charge the phone if we want more readings, so bear with me. Where's my charger? Okay, guys, hold on. I hope I will find the charger before it dies. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. I always have to make a small breaks before, between the readings to clear energies. So I'm gonna always say some story between the energies. Perfect. Another message that my spirit guides are telling you now through me, want to share, is embrace the energy of patience. Okay. Okay, everybody, so let's go to next one. Hello, Dark Crypto. Welcome. Yeah, dragonflies, my spirit animal. Butterflies and dragonflies are my spirit animals, the most prominent. And owl, obviously, because my Native American Indian sign is an owl. And in Chinese, I am dog. Are you guys aware who what are you in Chinese horoscopes? It's just for fun. But everything is connected, you know, because our spirits, they choose those as well for a reason. The archetypes are very important for us to do our soul purpose. We need to have appropriate avatar, appropriate archetype, appropriate tools. Okay, so let me check. By spirit guides, we are intuitively choosing. Okay, there's no list, there's no chronological order, nothing like that. Oh, I just found a feather on the floor. Baby, my Saminek. Oh, I love him. That's how it happens. He always sends me feathers. I love you. So let's go. 22121. Who is the next divine spirit guides? Let's clear the energies. Okay. Luna, you're next. Okay, Luna, are you present? What's your question? She's a healing presence for all of us, and it's extremely pleasant and insightful to hear her speak. Oh, Luna, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful. Thank you, everyone. I'm so grateful. Oh my God, I see 22220, and now I saw 5 twos all together. We are all connected, intertwined, interconnected. We all co-creating this. Thank you so much. And remember, we attract the same soul tribe as well as the contrasts, which are the trolls and whatever, you know. They also, if trolls are guided here, something means to trigger them for their higher learning. Okay, so nothing is coincidence. And also it is meant to teach us something as well, to have our boundaries and to be more discern and stuff. Can we do a check in on Julian's energy and see what's going on with him? He's silent. That sounds like twin flames. I know what I'm talking about, and I absolutely resonate with you, dear Luna. Yes, for sure. Wow, that's why I like hanging out with you. I love your energy. Thank you for creating this beautiful and helping environment that attacks all of us that share similar frequencies. Exactly. And let's do this. We already did it, but let's protect ourselves in our beautiful now circle here, the sacred circle, from all low vibrational energies. Revoke and rebuke that only the beings of light like ourselves, the same alignment beings, they are meant to co-create this beautiful sacred energy. May we are present. No one has access that has ill intentions or any low vibrational agenda. Hallelujah, namaste. Perfect. I feel guided to do once. Perfect. So Luna, let's go for it. Heidi, you have to wait. Now we are doing Luna, okay? Hold on with your question, and when I finish reading, you can drop your questions, okay? So be aware by the reading of the the person before you is finished. And when I say the next one is coming. Okay, dear spirit guides, please could you show me the energies of this particular time and timeline, the current energy flow, and the stages of journey of Luna and Julian. Okay. Julian, energy. Please show me the energies of Julian for now. Spirit guides. Thank you, higher self Julian, for allowing us to see into energies of Luna in this connection. What is this? What is her role in it? It's role in it. What's the mutual alignment already? You know, what's the high lesson? The learning, follow them. In this time's separation. So usually I focus on the left side is the masculine, left brain, logic, yeah. Right side is the feminine, right brain, okay, emotions, spiritual connection. And the middle is the mutual alignment that you already are, or the high learning that you together came here in this connection to experience. But if I'm gonna read him and you will feel that it actually resonates with your side, with yourself, feel free to switch the roles, okay? It's up to you. You know yourself the best. And you will feel it, okay? Because sometimes you may be female, but you may have archetype of divine masculine role in this connection. Or you may be in your divine feminine. It's all truly individually on each divine connection. Usually connections that come to me are usually twin flames or high level contract connections, because what my purpose is to focus on healing and guiding the divine connections, not really karmic connections, but obviously if there is a third party karmic connection that will be shown, but not as a main, okay? So usually when you come to me, you are mostly already recognizing your divine connection, and this shows you just the journey, the stage of your journey, 611 right there, and the current flow, or the current can we say that, current of the flow. So anyways, for those that are not really used to this kind of, and so what I see, what I feel especially, it resonates with the divine masculine current energy in collective as well, which I'm not surprised, it's usually that way, okay? So all of us divine feminines, or most of us divine feminines, are experiencing similar situations. So I'm gonna say to you, but those of you that resonate with this as well, take it as a collective energy, okay? Your masculine, or your Julian, okay? The reason of his silence at the moment is because you've activated in him the awareness of his higher self and the recognition of this connection through the lens of higher self. Not many of you left. So at this moment, he is integrating all the lessons learned from his previous experiences, as well as from spiritual experiences that are showing themselves to him. They are activating in him, okay? He's connecting them also with recognizing his higher self, divine masculine in him. He's becoming more in tune with his divine powers and his higher self through activation that the love between the two of you have activated in him. He's becoming more responsible and devoted and committed to this connection. And the silence doesn't mean he doesn't care. The silence is his way to integrate this. He wants to show up in his true, authentic, mature, masculine self to you. What happens to the masculines? Yeah, because the masculines were for centuries programmed to operate on logic. In collective energy, that patriarchal society tried to silence his natural higher self, tuned in intuition, emotions, and basically what I was saying in the collective messages for first 2 hours, they were programmed not to trust their intuition, not to trust what their heart is telling them, not to trust his magical powers, okay? They were forced by the patriarchal society to abandon that part of themselves and to go to the matrix and be just slaves to the matrix, okay? And forget that right part of their brain, that yin within them. Now he's connecting with his own yin within them, that your external yin from him, you divine feminine, activated in him. So us as a divine feminine, our divine feminine role is to activate buried, they abandoned, they disconnected from, okay, for centuries by patriarchal society. Patriarchal society is going to FO, if you know what I mean. Finally, we are coming into our powers again. So you have activated a certain stage of your connection. His yin within him. You've basically let him see that seed, that yin in himself. You mirrored with yourself, your authentic self, you mirrored his authentic yin within him. First, I hear it scared him. Oh, and we all resonate with that, I believe intuitively, I don't know. So it activated the yin within him. First, he became scared of it. Then he started integrating every experience in past where he abandoned his yin and chose karmic situations. Now he's abandoning that part of himself, that fake part of himself, those karmic energies that instilled in him, I hear, the fake perception of himself and forced him to abandon this authentic yin within him. Now, because of you and that love that you connect with together, he finally recognizes it again, embracing it, unlocking that magic within him, reflecting upon it, integrating it within himself, and also is in anticipation mode, or how do you say, anticipation period, when he's waiting for more divine important messages from the divine. He's finally embraced that there is some higher self of him, and there is divine that is sending him signs and synchronicities. Started the process of acknowledging those signs and synchronicities. If he was a type that was saying, oh, all that is just the BS, or just is just the woo-woo bullshit, no way, not anymore. Because the repetition of those signs and synchronicities is so obvious to him now, because they were so obvious in his face that he couldn't run from it anymore. Now he's becoming committed and devoted to learn this spiritual language of signs and synchronicities, reconnecting with his heart, integrating all this new knowledge, recognizing his own magic beyond 3D, releasing all that is blocking him, or that has been blocking him from this so far, looking at this love with you, not with eyes of limitations, but with eyes of liberation, that liberated him. That love with you has liberated him from all those limited perceptions, from all those negative programmings, the karmic chains. And he's basically embodying the sage right now, becoming truly devoted and committed to this. But because of this, he needs silence. That's how masculines processing things, okay? They are not so vocal like us feminines, because we speak straight from the heart. It's our nature. We speak straight from the emotions. That's our nature. That's how we activate it in them, because our yin is naturally that. But the yang in them is not allowing them to be so open and expressive, okay? And that's why he needs silence, because in silence he can feel that, and he can learn this discovered or reconnected yin language within him only in silence, when nobody's distracting him, nothing's distracting him. You are fully in his thoughts, you are in his heart, okay, at this current time, but he doesn't feel ready yet to approach this, to approach you. He doesn't want to make a mistake. You know, the guys, like the masculines, they are, that's the left brain that guides them, and the, as I said, the fears of not being perfectly in their masculine power in 3D. Basically, I was saying in one of the past streams, divine masculine's biological clocks, and I'm gonna quote Steve Harvey, not fully because I can't remember exactly how he said, but divine masculine so-called biological clock are about prosperity, to be fully anchored in the 3D, okay? They are the anchors of 3D reality. First three lower chakras, yeah? Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. So they need to feel established in the 3D, yeah, whether it is career, house, I don't know, material, that what creates for him achievement and fulfilling their biological clock, to be established by a certain age and having all those means. Whilst divine feminine biological clock is not only bear children, but to be fully established in her true spiritual embodiment of self, yeah, the higher self, intuition, emotional safety, emotional stability, okay, uh, wisdom, aligning with her divine powers. And it's not necessarily mean to have material stuff, okay? It means to be emotionally established, spiritually established, yeah, psychologically established, and connected and aligned with her higher self. That's her biological clock. And if it means to be the channel for new souls to come in, meaning having children and being the families and all that, it's part of it as well. So anchoring herself in the spiritual self, the higher self. So the higher chakras, yeah? Crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra expression. And together with divine masculine, they meet in their heart chakra. But the divine feminine is the one that activates that heart chakra in divine masculine by loving him, by showing him that deep power of love through all the filters that divine masculine has, through all the limited perceptions that divine masculine has. And together then they meet in and get balance in the heart chakra. So you are that. You are in your grace energy that helps him to activate that yin in him, because through the grace that you show, he feels that grace in him. And also, you are very connected to Mother Earth actually as well. So nature may be very important for you. You give him this nurturing energy. You give him this sense of comfort, sense of nurturing love, the sense of unconditional love, sense of feeling seen truly. And that's what masculines usually suffer with. They learn from all these karmics that everything is transactional, yeah. Usually they get a, if they deny their yin within them, they reflect that on external and they attract the karmic energies that trigger it in them, okay? Gold diggers, users, okay? A karmic shallow females that only lure him through external appearances, but there is no depth, yeah. 24444. And the very shallow denied wounded feminines, because it reflects his wounded feminine yin that he denied in himself. Hallelujah. He rejected in himself. So he may also attract female karmics that rejected him, that perhaps cheated on him with others, made him feel neglected, rejected. They denied his authenticity and all that stuff, because that's what he did to his own inner yin, divine feminine within him. Okay? And you, or any of us divine feminines that are actually divine connections, we allow him to see it in himself. And then he goes to silence because he needs to absorb it. He needs to integrate it all, whatever I've just experienced. And now everything is shown to him. How I denied my divine feminine within me. Why did I attract these karmics? Because that's what I was doing to my own inner feminine. Because each of us have both yin and yang. Each of us have one side of us is divine feminine, another side of us is divine masculine. Okay? If we don't embrace both of them together and don't love both parts of us, okay, we attract that wounded reflection from externals. Therefore, it's so important to integrate that and to embrace both parts. So divine masculines usually attract the wounded feminines because that's how they treat their inner feminine in them. Rejecting their emotions, rejecting or denying that in them, actually, their emotions, their vulnerability, their authenticity, their sensitivity. They don't trust their hearts. They don't trust what their heart wants. They think it's BS. And they have all these negative preconceived beliefs from external environment programming that disconnected them from their feelings, from their divine feminine in himself, their own yin. So universe exactly attracts those karmic to him because it wants to mirror it for him to see, look what you're doing to your own divine yin, divine feminine yin in you. You're not allowing yourself to feel. You're not allowing yourself to express from your heart. You're not allowing even to trust your own heart. You're not allowing your soul to shine. You're not allowing your feelings to be expressed. You're not allowing yourself to be sensitive and emotional. You're not allowing your vulnerability to shine, to come out. So this is what universe sees, and that's exactly what it gives them in karmics. Okay, karmic feminines. And then he's like, why am I attracting this type of people? Because that's what you're doing to yourself, your own yin. We need to embrace both of us. And same with our feminines, with ourselves. Yeah? If we're denying our masculine yang within us, because we had experienced very bad experiences from childhood, the abandoned fathers abandoned us, or very bad things happened to us from masculines, let's say those unfortunate feminines that as children were sexually abused by fathers, uncles, brothers, or masculines, or anything like that. Okay, that creates a big deep wounds. So the feminine automatically rejects that masculine energy within them. Then they start attracting the same energy of masculines externally. Masculines that are avoidant, they abandon them, they cheat on them, they're aggressive to them, they are violent to them. It's not that they would like that. but it's because they rejected their masculine energy within them. But more they start embracing their masculine in them, less those karmics will appear. So you both are coming now in this state of separation to alignment with your inner masculines and feminines within yourselves. You are healing, you, Luna, are healing your some grief from your inner self. Could be grieving something or someone in physical reality, or could be grieving something within you that you always felt you need to feel protected or feel in survival mode. Okay, many of us feminines go through the same thing. Me too. I really resonate with you, and I empathize with every one of us divine feminines. Okay, so this is the period for you both integrating those wounds within you. You are learning through grace to let go your guards and to protect your boundaries. Okay, you're learning to protect your divine feminine within you with activating your divine masculine within you that is protecting you. Okay, from the wounded actions of your divine masculine, but also external energies. Does it resonate, Luna? Yeah, yeah, they're beautiful, beautiful. So your mutual energy now, okay? I know, guys, this reading is a little bit long, but it feels very collective as well. So please take those informations as well for your own stories. So together, you have actually beautiful energy, okay? You have energy of clarity. So both of you are clear about the fact that you both are divine connection. Your mind, body, and spirit is in alignment. Yeah, the Trinity. You have clarity in the fact that the two of you are meant for each other. That you both co-create in this connection for the high learning of both of you and for healing each other's wounded places. And that creates this beautiful harmonious resolution and inner peace within you. You both bring peace to each other. And that inner peace within you is helping to unfold and resolve many misconceptions, I hear, many wounds that are there from generational traumas, as well as from perhaps mutual trauma that your wounded selves may have experienced together. You both are aligned also with energy of honoring that knowing that you've learned through activating each other's yin and you are healers for each other. You heal each other. And I feel that this is not the first lifetime that you are together. Okay? I'm very drawn to this infinity sign here on his eyes. So this connection is truly divinely guided, and you have sun as a outcome result. So you truly are coming to realizing that you are meant for each other, and you will, at least this timeline, this current flow that we see into It's like opening the Akashic Records kind of energy that current timeline that you both are aligned with has happy outcome. I cannot say when, but it's inevitable if you continue with your self-realizations. Yeah, with your healings, and you don't focus on the outcome when, but focus on the outcome that says, yes, I know that we will one day when time is right. And keep loving each other. Imagine that you already are in 5D 313 connected, and your souls have already chosen each other in 3D. Yeah, okay, I wanted to say in 5D and I said 3D. So perhaps it is coming to, you know, to manifesting in 3D as well. Let's see the last message and then we close it off. What's the overall? Wow, okay. Pay attention to the red flags came reversed. It jumped out reversed, okay? With this I feel as a overall message that you both already, I hear, integrated all those or are in process of integrating all those red flags that came out, okay? Whether you both shared them with each other, like this is triggering me, this is my boundaries, this is not what I accept, or something like that. In this separation, you have come through those flags and corrected them within yourselves. So it's truly beautiful flow, and just enjoy the process, okay? Attraction, because the love is there. It's no question about it, okay? You truly attracted to each other, you truly love each other. You just have to let it flow naturally, okay? That's what I feel, Luna. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you. Thank you so much for putting trust in me. Okay, I feel pulling one or however many comes out in the first pull. Twin flame message. Okay, it came quick. I am and we got it in the same card we got in the collective. You see how interconnected everything is? I am afraid of being loved, but you are teaching me not to be. This is his message for you. Or maybe even your message to him. Thank you, dear Luna, for putting trust in me. I hope it resonated, and thank you so much. Love and light, peace and love, and all the best, okay? May you be blessed and always aligned. In Australia, welcome. Oh, you're from Australia. Okay, dear Kate. Drifting off, you're drifting off. Okay, so grateful for you, Georgia. Everyone else in the frequency are very wise. Namaste. Namaste and good night, dear Kate. Thank you so much for joining us with your beautiful presence, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much, and we all love you. Take care. Good night. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go as well. 3 hours here. Who's here right now? I only see 2 people, so maybe it's just me. and the two girls. If nobody's here, I'm going off. Okay? Thank you so much for all your hearts. I see them. I'm sending you heart as well. And thank you so much for listening to me for 3 hours. Gee. Okay, I see only one person, so it's probably you, Luna. Take care. Good night as well, wherever you are coming from. And I hope to see you next time. Okay? Take care. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, and let us all continue this beautiful journey in our authenticity. Thank you. Oh, Italy! Oh, I think you told me last time. Yes. So, thank you so much, and take care. Bye bye. Ciao.